Okay, part two.
Just going back to that, Ken, if you notice on the back of your radio, it's OEM 3, that would be your call sign. So what happens is when we get an incident, these all have to get written down. OEM 2 is Maria Mercedes, and she's whatever team. That would be your call sign. OEM 2 to OEM 1.
Yeah, that's known as a tactical call sign. We'll get into that very shortly here. Okay, there's a lot of information here, folks, on our communication plan. This is now specific for Clifton. You're going to see a lot of frequencies that we're going to grow into, what we're going to use, what we currently use, etc. So don't let it scare you, but this is, again, taken from this book now, we expanded on is communications plan. Okay, what is a communication plan? A logistic emergency plan, who communicates to whom, and how information flows. A jurisdiction plan, how different emergency response groups interact with each other, and the role of CERT in a jurisdictional plan. What is our plan within the town here? Clifton's jurisdictional plan is, Mike was just talking about. Clifton's CERT team is coverage areas, see map, 3 zones based on fire department coverage areas. Since we're under the auspices of the Clifton Fire Department Emergency Management, it would behoove us that we parallel our operations to theirs when it comes to communications. Clifton OEM CERT communications plan, we have channels and frequencies. Clifton OEM CERT radio ID or tactical call signs, like you see on the back of the radio. Clifton's team coverage zones. Zone 1, area north of Paulson Avenue and Hazel Street. Zone 2, an area south of Paulson Avenue, Hazel Street to Mount Prospect Avenue. And Zone 3, area east of Mount Prospect Avenue. And that goes back along your fire department zones there and all that. So, as Mike was saying, we'll have a team, one CERT group in area 1, another in area 2, and area 3. And as the team grows, we'll divide those areas as 1A, 1B, 1C, 1D, 3A, 3B as team grows, but that's basically the start of how we're going to have our CERT team zones. Any questions? Okay.
So you could wind up being in 2 or all 3 zones.
Well, Debbie, if you happen to be at the intersection of 1, 2, and 3, I think you're close to that. No, you would fall into one zone or another, but you may be asked to help in another zone. But that's how, for accountability, and that's how.
And this is made so when we build out later on, you might be part of, like Debbie, you brought in these zone 2, team 2, team 1. So when you're on a scene, because we might have all 3 teams there, it's just for accountability. Team 1, you're going to respond over here. Team 2, you're going to respond over here. Team 3, we don't need you. You know what I mean? That's basically what we're going to use.
CERT communications plan. How CERTs are activated and volunteers are contacted. How CERT members communicate with each other, and how CERTs communicate to other emergency responders. Okay, how CERT is activated. The city of Clifton. The Clifton OEM will contact and activate CERTs. 1, reverse 911, direct phone call. Phone call, lines are down, email, text message. Yahoo group we don't have anymore, you can delete that. And UHF, VHF radio. Maybe in the future we have our own OEM UHF frequency. And if people could monitor that, you maybe dispatch a team 1, you're activated, you'd be monitoring the UHF frequency to report to area ABC. So that's something in the future. So most likely at this point, Mike, I think it's through 911, direct phone call, or email, or text message.
It'll be reverse 911. You'll get a computer-generated message saying, this is Clifton OEM, you're activating Clifton CERT. If you are available, call this number. You'll call in to let me know that you're available. I'll tell you where to respond. And that's how it works.
And red note, CERTs are never to self-deploy to an incident, any incident. If you're monitoring on the radio, you're monitoring police or fire, there's been an explosion, 122 Ardmore Street, oh, I gotta go there. Don't. If they need us, they'll call us, because if you do show up there, they'll arrest you for interference. You don't want that to happen. I've seen that happen to amateur radio operators and OEM people that they're so gung-ho. So never self-deploy to any incident. You'll be notified.
And don't call me either.
Okay, how CERT teams communicate with each other? Well, we got